What's up, YouTube, on this beautiful night? How y'all doing? I want to say thank you. We have to get right into this show. Welcome. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live. Let's get right into the commentary. All right. Let us first open up with TLC, T-Boz, Chili, and none other than Left Eye. So we're watching the documentary on TLC on Lifetime, and let me tell you, I'm a huge fan of TLC. I think they're one of the incredible groups. They were able to, um, you know, walk and run for Beyonce group to succeed. They sold millions of records, tour, broke records, and they did all that stuff. It was just amazing. But in this documentary, it really opened up with something very um, emotional. T-Boz definitely suffered from lupus. Of course, she wrote a book, and she was talking uh, about she wasn't going to be there with her daughter. She was about to lose her life, and she was crying, and Chili was holding her hand. And it opened up the documentary when T-Boz, they went by Chili's house. No, we went by T-Boz's house in front of the school. And then, Chili was like, "You didn't give me no money, T-Boz." T-Boz said, "Listen, I didn't have no money." So it was just definitely great. Then they talked about how LaFace was the Motown of the South. And then they talked about how they wanted to do a group and how Lisa was amazing, how T-Boz couldn't make it to the audition. But then she did make it, and then it was T-Boz, and it was I'm sorry, not lupus, it's sickle cell. My bad. She has sickle cell. But they got Crystal, T-Boz, and Left Eye. So that was like TLC. First of all, it was another group name, and then Pebbles changed the group name. So then they talked about how then they went into and then they left Crystal out the group because they said Crystal did not do a good job, looked like she wasn't hungry, and they kicked her out of her group that she formed. And so with that group out the group that she formed, then they said, well, we need a different member. And so people were saying, you need to get into this girl, Chili. I'm going to just call her Chili. That she is definitely great dancer. She wear the baggy jeans. She got the tomboy look. So they had her work with the group. Okay. And they had an amazing show, and they had her working with the group. And so they finally worked with the group, and the group was amazing. It was TLC. And then when they talked about they went to the mall, and when T-Boz was accused of, she said she was stealing clothes, and she was like, "Listen, I used to work here. You were stealing." So they did that, and it really just gave you went back in the past, some things that we didn't know about the movie, and that we definitely know about. Yeah, it definitely know about the movie and stuff like that. So that's how that goes. So again, when we was having this conversation, I was literally looking at this documentary, and I said, "This is really good. It's giving us an in-depth situation, giving us an in-depth situation about this entire group. Things that I didn't know. I didn't know that T-Boz was stealing. I didn't know that at all." And then they talked about really getting to Chili when she had to get her abortion. And she was talking about how she got pregnant by the producer, and then she wanted to have a baby, but because during that time they didn't believe that that group members or female singers should be, having a baby, and because that distracted. You got to worry about the career. So and then Chili didn't want to get an abortion. Her husband, her baby daddy, Dallas Austin, had a relationship. She didn't want to do it. They didn't focus on Chili being kicked out of the group. They didn't focus on that. And then also, that was some key points. Then they got into the whole thing with Andre, the football player that Left Eye were dating. and how he cheated on her. It was abusive. It was a very toxic relationship. And then one day, Left Eye decided to burn the place down. Then she was arrested. And then TLC was explaining that they lost a lot of deals because they all was arsonists. They all was grouped in this box. And Chili was like, listen, we had our girl back. We was there with our girl. We supported our girl even when she was going through fire. Like, they supported her. They didn't throw her away. They didn't kick her out. And then they did this iconic cover. They did this iconic cover on Vibe magazine, burning down the house, burning up the charts. I believe that was the name of the Vibe magazine cover that they did back in 1993, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second while I pull up, the magazine. And it was a TLC fires it up, burning up the charts, burning down the house. During that time, it was so iconic, sold a lot of magazines, and they was dressed in fireman gear. That was controversial because they felt like they were trolling the situation, because back then there was no Twitter, there was no Instagram. If you wanted to if you wanted to go viral, you would be on a magazine cover. It was all about being on a magazine cover. It was about putting out a title to get people to watch, and it drove people into like, oh my gosh, burning up. TLC fires it up, burning up the charts, burning down the house. That drives the readers like, oh my gosh, and this TLC, like, oh, burning what? So the average person, lack comprehension. They just gonna rush and get the article. So that issue sold a lot of copies. It was a high issue during that time, sold a lot of magazines. Okay. So when that happened, I said, this is how it's going to go. Like I told my new producers about when we have titles, I said, listen, we do a show. We are a show that we have conversations, and this is what we do. I don't mind when people complain in the comments. You can leave me, hate me, who cares? My job is, as a media personality, is to drive conversation, just like they did in TLC. Burn down that house to sell some records. Yeah, they burned it down. Left Eye burned it down because she was a little, she burned that house down. And a lot of times they should have really focused on that, because a lot of times in this man, y'all can provoke women to have a mental breakdown. All that cheating and all that playing games and all that lying to women, blowing smoke up their butt. Oh, your house is empty. Oh, it's empty because you don't have no furniture, because you're not in it. You need to decorate. I love you. I just want you. And one mistake that brothers make, one mistake that brothers make when they make it love, I love you. I love you only, baby. I'm yours. I love you. I love you. I ain't cheat. I love you. Everything good. Blowing this one. And most of these women naive believe it. And then you cheat, you get hurt. And then you go cuckoo. Like, these guys, they blow up smoke. They do. He was a football player. And a lot of football players gonna cheat. When you have a guy, it's not too many guys that is of character that won't cheat. Hell, you got guys that work at Walmart that will cheat on you and get punani thrown at him. You a football player with money, so you got all type of temptations. You really got to know the type of brother you got. And this is before social media. This is before Instagram. This is before TikTok. But you had money, and money attracts the whole. All right? It attracts the whole. It attracts a whole lot of women. Money attracts women. Money attracts women. Let me get $175 million. The temptations, my temptation level will be at a 3,000. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. 175 million, baby, all type. I'm in magazines. I'm a celebrity. Even a lot of women is attracted to men with clout, because a lot of people, you got clout, you get tempted a lot with clout. You know what I'm saying? So having Left Eye go through this, she had a mental breakdown. She let that man take her there, and she put that fire in flames. She put the house in flames. And so Chili said to Left Out, you need to lead this man. He ain't no good. But she said something so important that they're going to have to come to the conclusion when they're like, oh, you can tell a person to leave, leave, leave. I tell my sister, you got to leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. He ain't no good. The man put her car on fire. You have to make that decision. And them the type of dudes my sister like. She don't like you unless you got some warrants, unless you out here gang member, burn up car. That's who she like. So why would I waste my energy to say, oh, you shouldn't be doing? No, you're gonna do what you got to do. Only thing I got to do is stay in my lane and pray for you and watch over my nieces. That's it. But I can't force you to be around a man that's aggressive. I don't get in my sister because I know you're going to do what you got to do. You dematize. When you dematize and pematize, ain't nothing you can do. You can't get through that until you get a change and until you want to let go and you think you in love and it's really lust or you really in love. Ain't nothing I can do. You dematize. Until you get delivered off that D, ain't nothing I can do. I don't care how I yell. You still going to go back to the D and have more babies. So I don't get involved with that type of stuff. I get phone calls. They stop calling me because I don't get involved. I don't care. You whoop a bad, that's her fault. Because if I go there and defend, she going to do nothing but go back with him. So I don't get involved with stuff like that. But Left Eye had a breakdown. And it affected the group a little bit. Because then nobody wants them to rock the clothes. That's controversial. I don't want you to rock my clothes. You burn it down people's houses. And then I'm just getting a little highlights because I had got distracted talking to somebody on the phone. And so I had a conversation. Chili was talking about how the group, when they talked about them being broke and they got into the Grammys, and I was like, I really want to dive into because it's a lot of artists. They said it, look, we broke as broke can be. And the way how Left Eye broke down the money that they make and how they only had $50,000, I believe, a piece, or they had to split 50,000 or something like that. But it was pennies compared. They made these labels rich. They made them rich, and then they didn't dive into when they went to LaFace, the executive, Babyface, and L.A. Reid, and they said, well, Clyde got your money because LaFace was like a label under Clyde label, right? So they went to Clyde's office, and Pete and Diddy was in there, interrupted the meeting, brought weapons because they wanted their money. Understand what I'm saying? When you're desperate, you do desperate things. But they didn't talk about that in the documentary. But I really love this documentary because it had Lisa vocals, her voice about explaining things. So I love that. They handled it very well. Okay. They handled it very well. And I love the fact when they got into the conversation, then they talk about the health issues and T-Boz had, the sickle cell. And I really did some research that affect a lot of African-American people with the sickle cell. And she was getting sick. And the group member didn't know how sick she was. Like, oh my God, this had to be really serious. Okay. And so she had the sickle cell and she was having these flare-ups, and the doctor told her when she was a little girl that she wouldn't make it to be an adult, that she would have no children, none of that. And now the woman is in her 50s, still thriving. So it gets to that part of the group being successful, selling records, and shout out to Dallas. Dallas, the producer, he really did some great magic with the mashups, and the second album was dope, and Waterfall, it was just dope. Like the entire projects of all of TLC was incredible. And when she died, they thought originally that it was that she was pulling a prank. And T-Boz was saying how she, Left Eye saw her before her demise, and she was pretty much done with the group. She was on this healing journey, and then, of course, the group kind of fell apart at one point, and she died. And they didn't really talk about how Whitney Houston was behind them, kicking her the seat and crying, doing too much. They didn't talk about that. And the thing about it is with Left Eye was so creative, and I was so glad that they gave that woman her flowers. That she the one that came up with the condom on the eye, and with the colorful clothes. She was so creative. She was a creative genius for the group. All of them had their own hand in making that magic. It worked well together. Three powerful young women. And during that time, that was during the AIDS epidemic, they were preaching and teaching safe sex. And during that time, they were going through a pandemic. People were losing their lives. And it was the number one killer during the 90s was the AIDS epidemic. It was taking out a lot of Black and brown people. So they was really going through a lot and really uplifting and positivity. And one of my favorite songs from TLC is Unpretty. Like No Scrubs, yes, but that Unpretty, when I was T-Boz, I fell in love with T-Boz. And I want to just read one part of that song. I wish I could I wish I could tie you up in my shoes. Make you feel unpretty too. I was told I was beautiful. But what does that mean to you? Look into the mirror, who's inside there? The one with the long hair? The same old me again today. Yeah. Let me do this. My outsides look cool. My insides are blue. Every time I think I'm through, it's because of you. I've tried different ways, but it's all the same. At the end of the day, I have myself to blame. I'm just tripping. You can buy your hair if you want, if it won't grow. You can fix your nose if he says so. You can buy all the makeup that Mac can make. But if you can't look inside you, find out who I am to, but in the position to make me feel so damn unpretty. Yeah, I make you feel unpretty too. Never insecure until I met you. Now I'm being stupid. I used to be so cute to me. Just a little bit skinny. Why do I look to all these things? To keep you happy? Maybe get rid of you? And then I'll get back to me. My outsides look cool. My insides are blue. Every time I think I'm through, it's because of you. They were talking about that. Now this song, whole generation doing BBLs and CDLs and everything else because people don't feel pretty. They're looking at these false images. And so that record that T-Boz wrote was amazing. It speaks volumes. Today, those lyrics, it's great now than it ever did. These people getting BBLs and losing their life. And then they want us to have some sympathy. Sympathy for what? You're going to be talked about. This is a social media age. You get up on the table, getting you a BBL and lose your life. You think people ain't going to talk about that? They're going to talk about it. They already talk about the doctor and all. We going to get to that. I'm moving ahead of schedule. But that song just touched me right there. If you mad, stay mad. And you're going to keep watching. All right? when I seen TLC is a great group because what work is the lyrics, the chemistry, the videos, all that worked. The videos, the chemistry, and sisterhood. The problem in the wardrobe, the problem with artists today is because the labels are not willing to give the artist time to mature. It's such a fast pace. You can't, it's hard to be creative and you're at a super feed. You got to slow down in order to give great music and great time. But this industry don't wait. The label is lazy. They don't want to wait now. Now TLC would be thoughts, shaking their butt, blowing their butt open, talking about their yoni. You famous on Instagram, put a group of Instagram models together. It would be Chrisean, Akbar, and Roly Poly. They'll just put them together, get them a couple of little TikToks on, lick it, drop it, drop it. Just lick it, lick it, lick it, lick it. Lick it right now. Drop it, drop it. Drop it, drop it. Let me roll. Do the BBL. Just lick it, drop it, lick it. Just drop it, drop it. Lick it. And they do a little TikTok, go viral. They don't put time in the lyrics. It's all just lick it. Just lick it, lap it. It's gushy, and make it wetty. You man want it. He wake up, eat it. I make it want it for breakfast. My yoni is pink and purple and brown pink. Like, that's all they talk about. They go, how much time? It's yoni, you just lick it. It's purple. It make you go yum. It make the roaches crawl on your chin and just eat it. Eat yoki. And just drop it. That's it. That's all you gonna get. And these women talk so much about their yoni and they single. They ain't got no man. They ain't married. If that yoni is that good, why you single? Why you ain't got nobody? You talking so good and you single. Lick it is so good. All of it. Lick it is so good. Whew, it's everything. And make the man go, hur. Like, you just a single, ain't got baby daddies, multiple baby daddies, ain't got no husband. And you even got married women like Sierra. Don't need no man. She just lied, and you got desperate with her. You don't need no man. You independent, all independent. I don't need no man. I pay my own with bills. I don't need no man. I pay my car note. I don't need no man for nothing. I can sleep with a robot. He lick it better than the man. I don't need no man at all. And then she go home to her man. And you just dancing. Oh, yeah, you heard that song. Sierra said, I don't need no man. And she going home to her king. And you going home to Pookie and Ray and oozing out of your yoni because you didn't caught something. You in the child support office. Anyway. So, I don't know why I'm here right there. Okay. So, it was iconic. With T-Boz, Chili, and Left Eye. So they worked together. And the music had you think it was in powerful music. It was good. It was really, it had a message behind it. Most of that message is yoni, city girl, don't need no man, screw him, sleep with his daddy, sleep with his granddaddy, get some bundles, get a BBL, get a CDL. You city girl rich. It's gushy. It's wetty. That's pretty much the music. You can't even come. It's difficult for you to give empower. It's so much in a minority to And it's not, you know, and I get it. I know some women gonna say, "With the guys, that's all they talk about. You ain't saying about the guys. The guys too. I pop, licky. I'm pop pills, and I woke up drunk." And I oozed my ops, and I woke up to my ops. I'm itching right now for my next ops. I'm just itching. I'm itching right now. I smell death. I'm in death. I'm drinking a 40 with my devil. I want to meet him in hell. I get my Uzi, and then you end up gone. I'm itching right now. I want my ops. I'm on demon time. Then you go to the grocery store, buy you a bag of chips, and they wipe you out. Your family can't even have a funeral for you because you committed all that crime. I'm smoking my ops, smoking it right now. I'm just smoking them, smoking all my ops. I'm driving around the street, seeing where my ops at. Was out all night, no ops now. I feel bad I couldn't smoke my ops. Then you go out, you at breakfast with your family, eating the scrambled eggs, they just wipe you out. You just out with your family and just get wiped out. Riding with my semi, smoked me a couple packs. Shout out to my mama. And I smoked my ops. Like, and these same people, the music industry is so demonic. And then they get up. I want to thank God for blessing me for winning this award. You ain't saying nothing about how God. You talk about smoking the ops. I respect you better if you just go and just thank your father, the devil. You get up there. I just want to thank God and his son Jesus for blessing me with a voice. Get up there, like, get somewhere and sit down. You won't say nothing about God. It's about smoking ops. What God are you serving? Anyway, okay, let's move on. So seeing TLC is incredible. Chili is beautiful. No BBL, just natural. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we about to go there. Natural. Seeing left eye, no BBL, no extreme stretched out breasts, extra large breasts that you bought. Seeing T-Boz, she had a tumor, but she didn't say, well, my face kind of frozen, got to cover my mouth. She didn't say, let me go get me some Botox. Let me get me a new rack of breasts. Let me go get me, I need to give me a BBL. None of that. What happened to the women now? These people are risk. Whew, I'm almost about to go there, Father. Oh, I got to go there tonight. They risking their life just to get a false reality of beauty, putting your life at risk to be sick later on in life. Anyway, so I love that they were natural, slim women. Natural. If TLC was out today, they will have them big old white teeth, big gigantic veneers. I'm talking about gigantic veneers from Colombia. They will have big gigantic breasts. Big breasts. So big that make your back hurt, make you pass gas. You got so much breast, you can't even pass gas, can't get into your chest canal because the gas is just stuck up in your chest. Got dentures and veneer dentures, going to Colombian dentures, extra extreme baby hair down to your cheeks. You ain't been no baby since 1985. But you seen a couple of the celebrities do it. Now everybody in the hood got baby hair. Pull that baby hair out, number naps. Baby hair everywhere, not your real hair. You have a preacher. Oh, I'm coming rough. I may not get no cash out today. It's all right, but I'm going to tell it. You had a preacher up there, sheep up there preaching, and her wig is falling off. So now they ain't even worried about the message. They worried about her wig fell off her head. Wig just falling off. You do all that preaching, got all that false wig, false all that. That's just like Jesus. Oh, Father, I need to get healed from Jesus. Oh, wait a minute, son, my wig fell off. Let me fix my wig. Hold on, y'all. Father God, Jesus said it. On the third day, but my wig fell off, y'all. Don't worry about my wig. Now we looking at your wig that fell off. Because you're too busy trying to look all cute. Put on your natural hair. Take that wig off. That's a sign. Don't put on no more wigs. You can't be trying to do all that preaching and you sweat when you preach. You got to move. You got to hoo-wop. You can't be doing all that. That wig going to come off. All that hard labor, you working. I have CNAs, they got to take off their glove because the wig is slipping. Take that wig off. I got to get me some bundles. You getting in debt for some bundles. It was a sister. I ain't going to talk about it right now. Do y'all do afterpay with bundles? I said, sister, if you got to do some afterpay for some bundles, you don't need it. Sit down somewhere. You can't afford that bundles. It's too expensive for some fake hair. You better sit down there and let me get my sewing machine and sew some hair together. That ain't real false. All that debt for some false hair. You going in debt. Anyway, big, thick eyelash going halfway blind. Can't even hardly see out that eye. You put all that glue, I can't see nothing. I don't know, can't hardly see, y'all. Pray for me, pray. Take them eyelashes out your eye. You following and stand it ain't real. I can't hardly drive because you got all them eyelashes, the big, thick eye. Your eyelash ain't that thick. Oh, man, all them big, thick eyelashes can't even hardly see. Stuff oozing out of your eye. It's infected. You got to go to the emergency room because you ain't got no medical care. You ain't got no insurance. So they got to put you on antibiotics because the eyelash got infected. Folks don't clean their hands real good. They digging themselves, playing with themselves, playing with their man butt ox and digging in your eye, putting it in the eye, and then you wonder why it's oozing. Anyway, let's move on. So TLC, it's a great group. Great group. I don't know why I'm on this spirit. I'm coming under hard. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Beautiful black women. Look at them. I love them. T-Boz, Chili, and Left Eye. Great group. I read T-Boz's book. And I fell in love. It's like every time I read somebody's book, I fall in love with them. I read her book years ago, and I bought it at Walmart. And T-Boz wrote a book about her life. And when she wrote a book about her life, I thought it was good. And the name of that book is A Sick Life by T-Boz. TLC and Me, Stories from On and Off the Stage by T-Boz. A Sick Life. A Sick Life. So we read it was at Walmart. Paul, you wasn't there, Paul. I think I was getting some chicken. But I was there for something. And I saw that book. And I did a U-turn. And she talk about having that sickle cell. The book was good, so make sure y'all go read the book. She wrote a book? Yes, she wrote it. Read it! All right. Let's move on. I just had to open up with that. It's late, but y'all up. Chrisean, Blueface. I believe Blueface is competing. Oh, I drank that coffee, y'all. Hold on. I had to drink a cup. I'm traveling. I got my water right here. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I believe Blueface is competing with Chrisean. And Erykah Badu, the one that don't wear no deodorant. They say she don't want to do it. Now, I don't know if she funky, but Sister Girl says she natural. She don't wear no deodorant. And I'm not going to assume because that's ignorant. And I'm not going to assume that she's funky. I can say that nobody ever said she was fishy and musty. Okay? So nobody ever said it. But I do know she said she don't wear no deodorant. Now, how she could be all fresh without deodorant, that's beyond me. She said she natural. So nobody ever said that she was fishy, and musty. I never heard it. Only thing that I heard about Erykah Badu that she was burying her man drawers in the backyard, according to Jack Wright. So you take whatever Jag said with a grain of salt. That woman ate her son ashes. So anyway, so that's the only thing. But Erykah Badu said, let the universe take care of Blueface. That was a threat. Erykah Badu is praying to the gods that don't wear deodorant, to eliminate Blueface. That was a threat. I can sense it in my mind that this woman is pacing the floor, not wearing deodorant, trying to conjure up a spirit to take Blueface out or to change him to be and to wear a dashiki. Because everybody that have dated Erykah Badu, they went and started wearing dashikis. They started to get Afro-Black conscious. So whatever's going on there, a lot of the guys have transformed when they got a piece and a taste of that yoni that is fresh with no body wash. They start changing their identity right before your very eyes. So I don't know what type of threat she said, but it sounded to me that it was a threat. And none of them have been the same since. Because obviously Erykah Badu, she ain't selling no records. She ain't selling no records. She haven't sold the record till she said, you better call Tyrone. Call up. But you can't use my phone. Okay, that was the last time you heard about her. She ain't selling no records. She delivering babies in pools and everything. But she said, let the universe handle Blueface. You be careful when people, that's the threat. And Blueface, he too high and he's too obsessed in a sexual, he's been bamboozled by the power of the yoni. And he know he have sex appeal. He know he can manipulate the women with his peen, and he use his power, but he use that peen. He does it. And most men are not attracted with you when you get pregnant. They think you fat. stretch marks. They ain't attractive. So what Blueface is doing now, he's dealing with his baby mama and bringing his baby mama up. Oh, I'm gonna marry her. She's real, taunting Chrisean, and he got pregnant women. I love him because he got a sex appeal. I don't care. He can mumble jumble all day. You know what I'm saying? He just mumble jumble. Tatiana. I don't know what he's saying. He look good. He just look good. And I just buy into what he's selling because he just look really good. I know I'm lusting, but he had a bunch. I ain't stunning him pregnant when I was looking at him. And I love, when I check his Twitter, I'm looking at them comments. They be sending pictures of they buttholes, they yoni, man been sending pictures of they peen. Them women are obsessed with Blueface. It is what it is. Not y'all, because y'all don't be on Twitter. Y'all be praying. Y'all be in the prayer room. Y'all be in the prayer room. Y'all save. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. Y'all gonna lie and say, I don't have no Twitter. I don't think he'll try. Yeah. Y'all be on another troll account. Be sending your panties and you only naked, tell them to eat it and all that type of stuff. But y'all gonna get here and pretend like I know. And y'all gonna pretend like, hey, make him look like that. I don't do that. You gonna get over here lying. So just hold that lie. Don't even tell me that lie. You be right over at Twitter on another troll account with your baby name. Use your baby name nickname as your Twitter, showing your yoni to Blueface. So just don't even get out here lying, okay? All right. Anyway, so he's taunting Chrisean because this generation, they don't care you pregnant. It's all about a click. It's all about a click and a view. A click, women, click, and a view. People is obsessed with the click. They're obsessed with the view. They are click, and a view. They're obsessed, click, and a view. They're obsessed with it. This is that generation. They can't live without social media and the phones. They're obsessed with it's a drug. If you ain't doing nothing crazy, they don't talk about you. The more crazy stuff Blueface do, they post them. You got Chrisean, she's pregnant, she's still shaking her butt. And another time, it's a party time, it's a party time. It's a party time. You can't understand nothing she's saying. She missing a tooth. She's shaking that butt with a pregnant belly. Usually when you're pregnant, you put on pregnant clothes and you don't really want to see you calm and you eat your vitamin. Not these pregnant women. It's the party time. It's the part talking about they licky. Usually when you're pregnant, put on your pregnant clothes. You're humble, real pregnant, humble. You're praying, humble, eating your vitamin. These pregnant women, please, they'll drink a whole 40 being pregnant. Missing a whole tooth, shaking that butt to Glorilla. You have on your maternity clothes, pregnant clothes, maternity clothes. How your maternity clothes? You got a little tea. You know, you got a little music playing. You got your feet pumped up. Man, this generation, skip that. I'm gonna smoke me about 5 blunts. Drink me about 5 blunts, 5 gallons of Hennessy, and I'm gonna shake it. It's a party time. It's a party time. The music don't have to make sense. I told the artist, I said, you ain't gotta be deep. Get you a little bit, lick it, B, lick it, get a good little beat. Man, you go viral. You ain't gotta do all that deep lyrics. They ain't gonna understand that. This generation ain't gonna understand them deep, get all deep with your lyrics. It's a sector for that. But this generation, the most simple, the more they gonna eat it up. Keep it simple, put a little beat on there. Rip it open like it's brand. Rip the plastic open like it's brand new. I smoke your friend. I smoke your best friend and your friend too. I smoke both of y'all with a big fat blunt. Rip the plastic open like it's brand new. That is all simple. Simple. I don't do all that deep. You ain't gotta do all that deep. Just simple. The more ignorant and simple it is, the more you're gonna go viral. Rip the plastic. You got black folks. Rip the plastic like it's brand new. Putting garbage bags on their face, plastic bags on their face. It was a obese nurse supposed to be. That's why the buses be all late and making you late for work. She supposed to be out there. She supposed to be out there driving people to work and stuff like that. You know. And here she is supposed to be driving people. She too busy trying to rip the pad out like it's brand new. No neck. Need to be pushing back that plate. Need to be hitting that trail mill. But she want to go viral. And people, I know people waiting to get on that bus. They got to go to work. They got to go to the food stamp office, get the food stamps. They got to get on the train. They got to get on the train. They got to get to work. They got to catch that baby daddy because he cheated and trying to catch him. But the bus driver, she got to go get a click interview. She ain't done that job. She got to rip that plastic like it's brand new. You don't look brand new. You look tainted. Who told you look brand new? Sit down with your foolish self. You 55, 60 years old with a plastic bag over your face and ripping it open. And talking about you look brand new. And knowing that you got high cholesterol, sit down, sister, and drive that bus. Probably need 2 knee replacements. Anyway. Blueface, Chrisean, I love you both. Y'all entertaining to me. Y'all are very entertaining to me. Blueface look like, he don't look like he got the best hygiene. I don't care. I dealt with a lot of guys with a little musty down there. I did. I'm a little nasty. Man, please, I don't care. I dealt with a lot of good guys. They hygiene wasn't the best. Didn't make me no difference. I said, I just onions to be all, you know. That's why I love onions now, because I had took a lot of guys with onions, you know, especially if you getting in the gym. Ain't all that clean, all that must, all that sweat. You down there, screw it. That's why a lot of women got yeast infections and all that. Okay. You guys ain't all that clean. They don't know all that clean. Got your drawers all out in the hot sun. That kind of turned me on right there. Anyway, so you know a little funky. Yeah, women still gonna give them that yoni because they ain't a little funky. A stanky person can't talk about another stanky person. You know, a little sweat, little dirt, little sweat, a little must. They're gonna be right there. Now some of y'all gonna act like, oh, you gotta be all clean and not, yeah. But it's a sector of women that don't worry about that being clean. Come on. Get on your knees. You're gonna get right on your knees. I've done it. I ain't gonna sit here. I ain't like y'all. Oh, I would never do that. I've done it. I've done that before in my past. Anyway. And the more toxic it is, the more women like toxic energy. Some women is attracted. That's the energy that women, some women, not all, but certain women like toxic, musty balls energy. You be right there. You just don't want to admit it. Some of y'all been in Chrisean shoes. You just grew up. But you ain't always been holy at Bishop T.D. Jakes. You was a city girl, a country girl, a girl around the way. You been there. I know y'all gonna judge her today and act like you never did it. But most of y'all got children with different baby daddies and all that type of stuff. You chase them. You kept a brick of cocaine in your breast to hide it from the cops. You had weapons. You've been there. Don't act like you've been holy your whole life. You go get on the internet. Y'all get on the internet and lie. You've been there. You've been in her shoes. You've been foolish like her. You've been there. She just broadcasting what the previous generation been doing. Only difference is y'all was some secret thoughts. You did it privately in your home. You didn't put it on camera. Some of y'all didn't go to the Freaknik, but you was so freaky dicky dicky ding behind closed doors. Only difference is there was no Twitter, there was no Instagram, there was no TikTok, but you did the did. Only difference is with this generation, they put it all out there. But y'all, I've never done that. You got 6 kids, all of them got different daddies, different last name, and half of them you say that's the father, ain't the father. Sit down. Understand that? Some of y'all deliver, and thank God that you delivered. But don't sit there and judge her when you were doing it too. Some of y'all lie. I got a husband. Who am I? Then find out that ain't your husband, it's your baby daddy. Sit there and lie. I've seen so many foolish women chase a man. There's one sister, I ain't gonna say no names. She left her babies to go chase after a criminal. She went to chase after Tory Lanez. That woman left her children. She supposed to be reporting the case. That woman showed up, got her breasts done, and saggy, got her makeup done, dressed with a hoochie skirt, her hoochie dress, showing debris up there. It's all in her yoni and showed there, record after food. She supposed to be there reporting the case, breaking down the case, but she wanted to ride Tory Lanez's pin and got put out of the courtroom. Left her babies to do that. Gonna stun them kids. I'm chasing my man. And then Tory Lanez, before he was some away in handcuffs, she said, "Hey, Tory, how you doing, Tory?" He kept walking. Didn't pay her no mind. You sitting there, debris up your crack, no undergarment, breast saggy, all that type of stuff, and all that breeze up your breeze is up that yoni. You cold, you shivering, got to go to your hotel room, and he just kept walking, didn't pay you no mind. And he thrown in jail. In jail, locked up. And then you have to change the story and talk about another black woman because it didn't work. Then you get exposed because you was flirting with Tory Lanez's brother. Just someone said that. This is this generation. Flirting with his brother from Canada. Get your number, you flirting. You get another man, y'all get attached. He called you bees. This generation called you bees. You did an interview with him. Both of y'all get put out. He dressing in shoes with mission match socks. He up there dressing, recording, reporters breaking the rules. Could have got arrested. Both of y'all got put out. And have the audacity to say, "I'm just new black." Need new black nothing. How you new black me getting put out? Oh, I don't know why I'm on that case. I can't say no nigga that ain't gonna better handle. Let's move on. In this situation, first and foremost, I am a brother that is going to keep it real. I was eating some chocolate chip gourmet cookies. And I didn't know this till my producer brought it to my attention. Y'all know who Jacky Oh. She was a wildin' out superstar. She was the baby mama. She was a baby mama, not a wife. And baby mama to Young Fly, DC Young Fly, baby mama, not wife. According to the report, she wanted to get a mommy makeover. From my investigation, they're saying that it was a tummy tuck or a BBL, a Brazilian butt lift. And she wanted to get a mommy makeover. Three babies are grieving tonight because their mother, she wanted to compete with the Instagram thoughts. And because she had a weak baby daddy, DC Young Fly, and because he was not a DC strong man, he allowed the mother of his children to put her life at risk for her stomach can be snatched or to get some parts transferred, injected into her butt. And either or surgeries, according to my research, is very dangerous. Hello, I'm live right now. What's up? They can't hear you. You said what? Hello? Hello? I think he coming back to me. And she got the surgery. And the doctor that did this surgery according to People magazine, they written this on June 2nd, entitled Jackie Oh, surgeon, reportedly faced previous complaints of botched procedures before her death. The Wild 'N Out star died at age 32 and reportedly saw Dr. Zachary Oka as she teased a mommy makeover. According to People, late Wild 'N Out star Jackie O, plastic surgeon, Dr. Zach faced previous complaints from patients over alleged botched procedures, according to a new report. O died this week at 32. A BET Media Group spokesperson confirmed to People, and her cause of death have not been made public. Since then, Page Six and other outlets report that the TV star visit Dr. Zach, real name Zachary Oka, for a mommy makeover before her sudden death. As she reportedly updated her fans about it in a since deleted Instagram post. And now the outlet reports that the PH1 Miami surgeon had sued multiple former patients over online reviews of his procedures in the past. Oka business PH1, Miami did not immediately respond to requests for comment. According to a screenshot obtained by Hollywood Unlocked, Jacky O posed alongside the surgeon in a photo and teased a makeover before her death, asking fans to stay tuned to my YouTube for the full reveal. In the days since, Page 6 reports that Oka previous filed lawsuits against other clients, such as Leela Penn, who he reportedly sued for more than $30,000 in July 2021. Penn, the publication reports, alleged that the surgeon mutilated her in a real self-review, claims that Oka allegedly called false. He reportedly accused his former patient of directly engaging with prospective clients and encouraging them to go elsewhere, but dismissed the lawsuit without prejudice in December 2021. And additionally, Oka filed a lawsuit in September 2021 against Kayla Nierenberg for claiming that he doesn't have happy patients. Page 6 reports she claimed his reviews on Google were fake and written by their own staff or friends. And Olga filed a suit for $30,000 per the outlet. He reportedly also had the suit dismissed without prejudice in December 2021. Jacky O cause of death have not been confirmed. The news was confirmed by a BET Media Group spokesperson who wrote in a statement to People that she was a talented, wilding out family member whose impact will be forever treasured and missed. Oh, real name Jacqueline Smith was a loving friend, beloved colleague of the Wild and Out cast throughout the 5 seasons, the spokesperson added. More importantly, she was a tremendous mother to 3 beautiful children. Oh, shared 3 children with comedian DC Young Fly. TMZ report that he found out about Jacky O's death while filming Wild 'N Out, and she was reportedly in Miami at the time of her death. DC Young Fly has not yet commented on the matter. People has reached out to his reps for comment. After exiting Wild 'N Out, the mother of the 3 launched her own lip gloss line, sold real estate. Mother's Day, Jacky O shared on Instagram, I do a lot, but being a mother is my favorite. She added, God chose me 3 times. I promise I never take it for granted. I'm so damn blessed, man. On this particular day, Tasha K, the one that was sued for lying $3 million, was on Wildin' Out the same day that Jacky O, the same day of her death. In this particular picture, you see that Tasha K have purple hair. According to my research team, purple is an evil color in the Japanese culture. It symbolized death and mourning in Brazil and Thailand. Exodus in Japan are usually dressed in purple. So when I saw that color purple, even in her look, the way that Tasha K is looking, it sounds to me that it's a sacrifice. Now her bankruptcy went in order. She's on Wildin' Out. She's shaking her butt. They didn't froze. Cardi B got a cease taking her money. She's in the camera in her purple, wearing the same hoodie that Jacky O have put on and wear. She's in the same dressing room, allegedly, that DC Young Fly and Jacky O got it in, and that's why he known to marry her and had one of her kids was conceived in that same dressing room, allegedly. So now Tasha K is something ain't right about this. She got on purple. Now she's on Wildin' Out. I'm not saying she had nothing to do with Jacky O. I'm not saying that at all. Can't really say that. But something is very suspicious with all that purple hair. Not her real hair, it's fake. She got 3 little lines on the side of it, and she's looking in the camera, frozen with a look, and very demonic. And this is the same Tasha K said, I came back from hell to get Jess Hilarious together. I don't know what demonic energy that she's tapping into. You do have to understand her husband believe in all that witchcraft from Africa, witchcraft. They believe in all that. So I'm just saying in my close that women, we must stop it. And brothers, we must stand up and show love to natural women. The enemy have came in and affected our media and told a lie that you're no longer beautiful with stretch marks. Go to the doctor, have him suck it out so you can be snatched. It's a spirit that is affecting our women of all economic status. That they think they're no longer beautiful. They must get on the table in somebody's hotel room, somebody's office space, and get their body snatched. And they're losing their lives. Florida passed a law that forbid you to have only down to 3 surgeries a day. Then some of the doctors some are not board certified and don't work with this. It's very difficult. And people are just rushing to get it because they want to be perfect, because they have insecurities. They're not secure of who they are. You are insecure. The only way you get that surgery because you're insecure. You're insecure. You don't love yourself. And you selfish. Because you didn't even think about your children. This for anybody that want to do that surgery. Don't do it. You putting your life at risk. You're going to get these surgeries for what? You're going to have health problems. And K. Michelle did something and tried to warn women. K. Michelle got surgery and it was affecting her health. So she had to go back to the doctor and remove all the surgery. And it was affecting her health. They have to attach her with a womb vac. A womb vac is to suction it up, to dry it out, to help you heal, because you have so many wounds that you got to get a womb vac. Multiple surgeries. Oozing out to correct it, and your body is a shredded piece of paper. And they didn't listen to K. Michelle. The Nikki, all of these women that doing it, it's affecting their health. They're not happy, and it's affecting their health. Because God did not meant for you to have all of these surgeries, all this suction. He didn't meant the body to be fat, to be transferred to this part, and all this affecting your health. It's affecting you. Just keep watching. Because K. Michelle ain't the only one that it was affecting. It was affecting a lot of people. They ain't listen to K. Michelle. Women are still risking their lives going onto that knife to get some surgery. Not doing their research, just doing it by word of mouth and putting their life at risk. You got Rolly, obese. Instead of her dealing with a nutrition, get on a diet, hit the gym, walk it out, sweat it out, change her diet, go organic. She decide to go under the knife to get things done. To women that are hearing my voice, you are beautiful. I don't care how thick. I have stretch marks. And I love my stretch marks. Why you get some stretch marks? Kept eating. Yes, I did. Beautiful stretch marks. I kiss every inch of my stretch marks. You know they got some. I don't want to serve. I ate it and I lose the weight, get a six pack. And them stretch marks gonna say it's my battle scar to remind me that this is what you get when you eat. Now, women, y'all go through things. Y'all have babies. It is okay to have stretch marks. That is beautiful. But y'all dealing with these no good, trifling, weak, pathetic men. You trying to compete with the women that he dealing with, and you can't compete with that. You putting your life at risk. I think, this is me, that woman, Jacky O, felt like she wasn't beautiful because she probably was on that phone, on Instagram, watching these women, comparing her body to their body, checking DC Young Fly phone, checking the women that's in his DM, and said, oh, if I want to keep my man DC Young Fly to get a ring, I must get a mommy makeover. Honey, it ain't about your money, of your body. You just got you a bad man. You can get your body snatched. You can get the BB, CD, BB, and CC. If that man is a cheater, he a cheater. There is no surgery that you can do to stop a man from cheating on you. I don't care where you go to get. You get a BB, you get veneers, you get some dentrums, you get you a new leg, you get you a new toe, you can get you a new butt, you get you a new thigh. That ain't gonna make that man stop cheating on you. I don't care what you do. Stop comparing your body type to other women. Love yourself. Get yourself in some therapy. You have a problem mentally because you think you 30-some years old and you don't think you beautiful. You need to turn that phone off and go to some therapy, get on your knees and pray to God, because you are comparing yourself to these false reality stars. They suffering in their body and you trying to compare yourself to that. You think, oh, I want to snatch. And you get wiped out. Because it's a very dangerous surgery. Surgeons have came out and said it. The surgery that these women are getting is dangerous. It's high risk. It's dangerous. And women still risking their lives, going to Mexico, Tijuana, Colombia, going to all these places just to get some surgery. Instead of them hitting the gym, getting on the diet, loving themselves, they're willing to put their life at risk. Kanye West's mother did the same thing. She's no longer with us. She was educated. She was an English major. She was a professor at Chicago State. But she started looking and comparing herself to women in the industry. And she decided, I need to get some surgery. And she gone. Out of all that education, she decided to look at other women. I gotta get the surgery. And she gone. And then messing up Kanye to this day. Stop comparing yourself to other women. You are beautiful. Love yourself. And women, if that man don't love you, leave him alone. Move on with your life. And brothers, stop tearing down women. Stop uplifting fakeness and butt knocks and injections. That ain't real. Stop doing that. That's stupid. I'm talking to my barber. He said, we as men, we have to stop doing that because we glorify that and we must stop doing it. I had to apologize to Erica Banks and I was encouraged to get this. I have to take that back because it's dangerous. No. Love yourself. Be natural. They don't care about you. They doing it for $1. Stop comparing yourself in there. And sometimes turn that phone off. Go on a social media fast. Move on. Somebody will love every inch of your body. You ain't got to go there and get snatched. You fall in a trend. Putting your life at risk. Fall in a trend. And we do. We live in a society that men dictate to women in the power of the media. One day we'll break that down. We can't break that down here about the power of the media. That's a whole nother show. We'll do that offline with my members. My media is very powerful. And so that's why a lot of people are following the trend. All right. Thank y'all so very much. We will open up the phone lines. If y'all want the phone lines open up, we'll open it up for about 15, 20 minutes. Give me a second. These doctors don't care. And that's the failure of, our regulations. This is why it's important, you guys, to vote. Told y'all politics is about it. That shouldn't be, that church should be illegal. It's too dangerous. Hold on, wait. It's too dangerous. I remember one time I had to get a tooth pulled and the doctor wouldn't do it because my blood pressure was high. My doctor wouldn't do it. She said, come back until your blood pressure come down. And then she pulled it. All right. What the world's going on with this thing? What did I do? I pressed something. This thing just popping on. I pressed something. I wanted to do something. I'll do that. All right. Let me put the number on if y'all want to call in. I'm gonna restart that. All right. Plus, a lot of these Miami places are chopped. You never hear about these problems in Boston. Miami is very Florida. Whew. Thank you. So very good, because you got to go to people that's well respected. And we didn't do none of that. I nerves falling, and then my blood pressure got down because I blood pressure hasn't been up. That tooth was aching. I had to pull it, and then it went down. And she told me, she said, "Don't smoke, don't drink. Put the galls in there. Don't smoke or drink," is what she said. All right, hold on 1 second. Can you hear me? Hey, Tasha, you there?
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Yeah, it's Tasha. This is my point. Like with the whole mommy makeover, the BBL thing. Like, first of all, you had one kid, so you went and got your mommy makeover. Then you had the second kid, you go get another mommy makeover, and she just had a third kid. Why? I don't understand. Like every time you have a baby, what do you think? Like that stuff is crazy. I had one child, and let me tell you, after she came out, my stomach was, it was big for a little bit. But I'm not about to kill myself, or like I'm just now getting back to my body, normal body weight or whatever. But I'm not about to kill myself trying to be cute walking down the street. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing, it ain't one man on this planet that'll walk past somebody with a fupa and not do it with them. You said you want to call me back, Wiley?
So no, I was talking. I'm sorry, I was checking on a friend. Um, and I agree. You had 3 children. See, the problem is women are dealing with weak men, and weak-minded women are dealing with weak men. That don't mix. That's a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And brothers, they're weak. And a good man would be, baby, you don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to work out together.
Exactly.
You don't need that, baby. You're beautiful. I love you. But a lot of these
But
men
like,
are not like that. They live in double lives. And
mm-hmm.
word on the curve is DC is a cheater. He's a cheater. That's what I heard. Word on the curve. And so, and she probably went in that phone because something made her either the two things: she wants to do it, or she saw something and she's trying to compete with another side chick.
But Wiley, like I done had me and you. Well, let's not do that because you know how to get on YouTube. So what? Fuck it. Me and you, we done had 2 kids, and then I done went and got 2 BBLs, and now we having our third kid. Like, and I'm about to go get another one. I'm sorry, Wiley. You gonna be that man? And you were like, no, no. What are you doing?
You ain't gonna get. You're not even gonna get the first one,
What?
and you ain't gonna get the first BBL. BBL out. GYM. Sit down. You ain't doing no BBL. Spend no money on no BBL. Get your hand out. Sit down.
Well, I need my BBL.
You gonna hit that GYM, hit that gym, put down them ham sandwiches, put down them barbecue wings. No, you ain't doing no BB. What? You better go on and listen to BB and CC and put them earpods in your ear and hit that treadmill. You better hit that gym. Talk about a BBL. You better go listen to Jesus Could Work It Out and hit that GYM and do some clean eating. No.
Yeah, clean up. Cook.
And
Do
put down all
all
them thick crab legs and put down them honey buns you eating. Yeah, you had 3 kids, but you still eat fried chicken, baby back ribs, Doritos with cheese and meat, and then, oh baby, I need to get me a BBL. You better hit your hand part out and push back them Doritos and hit that gym.
that. But like Wiley, I need my BBL because we didn't have our third baby, Wiley.
Man, please sit down somewhere
Yeah,
and hit that gym and love
then,
yourself. And I'm not gonna make you feel bad. See, a man of wisdom would be like, and keep it real. When I look at Monique, her husband said, "Mama, how much do you weigh?" And she said, 350 pounds. Oh, Mama, that's too much. I want you to live a lifetime.
Yeah.
So what did Monique do? She didn't get a BBL. She did the old-fashioned way and worked out.
She did, and even when she be on Instagram, you know, she be walking to my, hey babies,
hey my sweet baby. So right now we're walking, and right now we're eating cucumbers, my sweet babies. Oh, my sweet babies. We're making these vegetables. Oh, my sweet babies, my sweet little babies. And daddy, hey daddy, we're making those sweet little organic rolls, and you know, did it the right way. The problem is these people are not following the examples of Monique. They're trying to get things fast. When you get it fast, you take a risk.
I'm gonna say one more thing, Wiley. You remember the girl her name Monique from Love and Lockup, right? The girl that was with Derek.
Yes, Monique, yes.
Yeah, my friend from work today, she sent me a post and she was on her Instagram live talking about some you know, if you want to get your feet, like her feet, you know, when you're fat, your feet, they lean to the side and all that. And she's talking about if you want to get your feet sucked, you know, slam down, the doctor do this and this and this. And she was like, because, you know, we work at a health insurance company. She was like, I thought if you lose weight, your feet automatically lose weight too. But she's talking about getting the fat sucked out of your feet.
It's just crazy, man. Just work out, you know what I'm saying, and love yourself.
Yeah.
That is
a lot
of people is because you are what you consume. A lot of people are on these computers, they're on these phones, they're on these iPads, and they're comparing themselves. They're living in this digital world. It's not real, and they're trying to compare. No, the average person don't have a snatch body. Okay, don't have a perfect body. It's people that was, you know, remember back in the day, women were making themselves throw up, and because back then you couldn't really afford. Remember that? You know, they was obsessed making themselves.
They used to have bulimia.
Yeah, you know, making themselves throw up and stuff like that. And now it's different now because a lot of the surgery's not that expensive, so women are getting a couple of refund checks, and or they spend their refund, or they deal with baby daddy, or they sell bundles, and they go and they take these surgeries, not doing their proper research, and they put in their lives at risk.
I'm gonna be honest. This is my last. My mom, she like her and my aunt, like they have like a natural butt that's big, like Nicki Minaj. And I'm just like, now, like, what are you getting this fake butt? Like you was talking about K Michelle, like she was twerking on Instagram or something. Her butt literally fell. Like, what are you gonna do when you're 40, 50? Like, ain't 60? Ain't nobody looking for you on that butt.
No, because again, that's that false reality. Because they're comparing themselves. Whatever how God made you, you got to be good. I love myself. Beautiful eye. It's crossed, and many people say, you know, you can get that fixed. I'm not about to go on no surgery. No.
Wiley, you look good.
I'm not doing that at all because I'm not trying to compete because I love myself. It took me a while to do it, But I ain't got that doing no surgery, trying to correct it and then mess up. And you gotta go recreate.
You better not.
Why would I do that? Why? I don't want to waste money. Like I ain't wasting money. Like I love the way I look. Only thing you gonna see me get my teeth get it clean. Right, that's it. I ain't gonna put them big deer teeth, big old deer teeth, shaving. No,
big deer teeth.
Them big old deer teeth. You look like you big deer teeth. You can't even close your mouth. Big deer teeth, big white teeth. Can't even close your mouth. Them big choppers. You can't even close your mouth. The big old big teeth. Going to Colombia and they had a war zone. You got the duck and hide. Your driver got to do a defensive maneuver to get you to the dentist. Got to put you on a bulletproof vest because child soldiers, and just to get you some veneers and stuff like. You a famous person doing that. You gotta put on bulletproof vests, and your driver gotta do a defensive move, like you know, just to get you some veneers. You're in a whole war zone. The department, the State Department said, please don't visit here. Warning. But you trying to get you some veneers.
In America, they ain't gonna do no veneers, but I know everything.
How about I looking like a horse?
Okay.
Hee-haw. They gonna look like a horse.
I'm hanging up.
Okay, bye. You gotta dodge grenades and dodge rocket launchers. You just dodge yourself just to get you some veneers with people that don't even speak English. You on Google Translate with that whack Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi ain't working. You trying to go to Google Translator so she can Google Translate it because you want some veneers and stuff like that. Shaving your real teeth. Here you is spend all that money on braces. And he said, forget that. I want me some horse teeth. I'm going to Colombia. And it's aching. Toothaches, all the aches. You on all that antibiotics. Your body is rejecting that fake teeth, that rats. They're rejecting it. Then you got to do a little coke to subdue the pain. You were doing all right till you went there and got them videos in your mouth. Now you got to snort all that coke to numb them teeth. You can't even do oral. You used to do it back in the day. Can't do that no more. Man, please. You eat that sausage up. You in so much pain that you got to snort and numb that pain. You in so much pain, you got to snort it away. You aching right now, just snorting. You try to eat your woman box, can't do it. Tore it up. You think you get too much teeth down there. Too much. You know you got to lick the click, can't even lick it. You got too much of that rack, too much defense of that teeth, can't even lick it right. And she pushed you out and she got to get her rolls. Not a rolls that Aretha Franklin was talking about. I'm talking about that roll she got in that shoebox labor do not touch under her bed, right under her side. You can't lick it right because you got them choppers in your mouth and she got to get that rolls. So stop it, Tyrone. Just go and get the rolls. And get the rolls. So that rolls can hit the clip. Because you got all them choppers in your mouth. It's real. I thought I was watching somebody, all that extra teeth. I thought something was wrong with my internet. It's just his teeth was moving before he was able to give his sense. His teeth was just talking before him. real big. Good God Almighty. Okay. Thank you all so very much. In my close, I want to thank my producers for giving me a title and for doing this show. Thank you all. All right, you guys, we're done with this content today. If you want to be a blessing to our Cash App $ Marquise Wiley 28, we're traveling. We just have to entertain you guys. We'll be out traveling and interviewing people in Chicago, Illinois. Go get your merchandise and everything. And that's it. Okay, I believe this is our last caller. All right. Hello, you're live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley. This
Hey.
is Sharita. How are you?
Doing good.
Great. Now, I just must say, I mean, it's your show. All of these are your shows that you do. I don't listen to most of them. But the thing is, I'm flabbergasted at the way you talked about that young lady that passed away and her little children and DC Youngfly. That was very insensitive.
I talked about her children.
That's very insensitive.
I talked about her children.
Talking about her.
Did you say I talked about her children? So I talked. What did I say about her? What did I say about her children?
You said a whole lot. You go back and you listen to it.
But this is the thing. What did I say about her? Hold on. What did I say? What did I say about her children?
To sit there and shame her and say, now she left her kids, and now she gone, and now and then the people in the chat that are laughing, that is so sad. You are a sad, miserable person to sit and to do that. That is horrible. That for clicks and views and cash out, everything should not be for rating. You can be Wiley the Troll or whatever you want to be. That's fine.
Who do you watch? Who do you watch? Ma'am.
Say some pretty outrageous things. You really do, and it's not funny. None of it's funny.
Ma'am.
Now this is when you're supposed to do opinions, right? I'm giving my opinion.
Okay, we gotta have dialogue. Because
I
understand you give your opinion. I know you give your opinion.
I'm giving my opinion.
Did you ever get a BBL? Ma'am, did you ever, I had to put you on mute, get a BBL?
You know, if you want dish it, you gotta learn how to take it. And I'm giving my opinion. Now, is this the opinion section of your show?
You gave your opinion
of your show?
Ma'am, did you ever get a BBL?
Yeah, you can't take it, right? You can't take it, right? But you love to dish it. You love to get up here and say stuff that doesn't make any sense. And for you to say it was a sacrifice for Tasha's defamation, you are a real weird person. And you should be ashamed of yourself to speak on that lady's death. She's not even in the grave yet. And how do you know DC Youngfly even knew the lady went there? Maybe he told her not to get it. And maybe she went anyway. He was filming. I can't hardly think the man would be filming while the girl is having surgery. Like, you really need to stop. Some stuff, you just go too far. Okay. Now, everything is a key and all of that.
Ma'am, you got to let me respond. Are you finished, ma'am? Can I respond to you?
Are you finished? Are you finished? You really need to stop. You do way too much.
Okay.
You really will.
Ma'am, Ma'am,
Tonight was
ma'am,
too
can you
far.
let me
No,
finish,
I ain't no
please?
damn man.
You gotta let me respond. See, this is a typical thing of this woman. She did not hear the message. Very angry. It's in the middle of the night.
You should really be ashamed of yourself. And you keep pausing me out because you can't.
Okay, in the middle of the night. And I can guarantee you, she probably don't have a strong man. Let me tell you why she don't have a strong man. Because in her mind, she got to get her point of call. There is no dialogue. I can guarantee you she's single. I can guarantee you that right now. She ain't got no man. No man is that. And if she do, he cheating on her. Because while she trying to get me together, her man eating somebody else's box. Why are you doing all that? Why is she doing all that? He's screwing somebody else. Ma'am, you there?
I'm right here. Because I'm going to be here every time you finish timing me out. I'm going to be right here.
Are you single?
Because you're wrong.
Are you single?
You're wrong.
Are
you're
you
wrong.
Are you
you're
single?
Wrong.
Are
you're
you single?
Wrong.
Are you single?
Whatever. You know what?
Are you single?
Like
are you single? What? Are you single? Yes or no?
What the thing?
Ma'am, it's weird. It's weird. In the middle of the night. Are you single?
You weird.
If I'm weird, then bye.
That's why you got your ass whooped in front of your car.
See, you gotta go. You can't be all that cussing. I gotta let you go. If I'm weird, what you talking to me in the middle of the night? You weird. You weird. You got your butt whipped. Well, ma'am, bye. You calling me in the middle of the night. You weird. You ain't got nobody. You watching Wiley. Okay. Who else called in? You weird. You weird. You watch me in the middle of the night. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, she is weird. You know, because instead of taking care of her man, she's up here watching the Wiley Show and giving you a click and a view just to get her point across that didn't make no daggone sense. Now, did the lady hear you talking about her?
She didn't hear. She didn't hear. Most people, they look at the title and they come to a conclusion. I can tell she don't read books.
Right, and that's why she's single.
And that's why she's single, because she keeps saying you weird, but you're calling me in the middle of the night. Meaning I'm single. I don't have nobody. So I could be up anytime, don't have no kids. I'm single with stretch marks. Didn't get no BBL though. I got stretch marks, crooked eye, up talking to y'all. I'm just talking. But she calling me, shouldn't you be getting your box 8? You know, drinking you some Stella Rosa Black. But you weird, Bill. Okay, you ain't changing me. Bye. You get to
and
talking.
that's what they need to understand. They can type, they can sing, they can speak against what you talk about, but the reality is they're not going to change nothing at all. So they can just keep trying to do what they're doing. And it sounds like she might have went over there to Columbia to get some tea. I didn't understand nothing she was talking about. She might need to focus on them gums of hers. I'm sick of these women after watching the whole daggone show and just waiting to get their point across that ain't nobody gonna listen to.
Oh, man. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you. All right. So, thank you. Thank you all, man. This has been a great show. Thank you. I'm saying this in my close. Women, love yourself. Brothers, start uplifting your sisters, your women, your daughters, your nieces, your goddaughters. Uplift them. Show them the love. Thank you all for that. The phone lines is blowing up. Thank you. And we have people blowing up. Do y'all want me to continue the phone lines? Give me a second here. I mean, y'all is calling in tonight. All right. Do y'all want me to uplift the show? All right. Y'all is calling in tonight. All right. Give me a second here. We're going to take some more calls. All right. I was trying to call them back. Thank you all for coming through today. Okay, we got another caller. Okay, hello. Welcome to the Wiley Show.
Hola.
Hi, welcome.
Hi. I missed the whole show, but that lady called in. Why was she upset?
Listen, y'all got to listen to the show. Listen, it's a very touchy subject, but we talk about touchy subjects over here. Some days you get uncomfortable, but we are always going to give our message over here. All right.
Oh, she was upset about your title?
Oh, upset about the title and video, as they always is. So thank you. This is really good. So make sure y'all, I'm telling y'all, the content is our content. And we are praying for her family. We're praying for her baby daddy. We're praying for her children. And that's it. But
Wiley, do you think her death is going to change anything?
Absolutely not. No.
Fact.
No. No. You're going to see more prominent women that's going to be their demise. More prominent women are going to do these surgeries. They're just going to do it. It's in the identity, it's in the package. It's just there. You're going to see a lot of women going to get sick. That's going to shock you because of the surgery. A lot of women are already sick. They just covering it up because they're embarrassed. And K. Michelle had the courage to expose and say, it destroyed my health. I regret doing these surgeries. She did a whole reality show that should have went viral, but it didn't go viral. They didn't really talk about it. And so now you got what Jacky O, what was her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
This situation, it got to be talked about.
Right.
Stop.
I do feel like it needs to be discussed.
Getting these surgeries. It's not good. It's really not good.
They also say it's not good to shave down your teeth to get veneers.
No, it's not. It's not good. It hurts you. You get pains. You get aches.
That's wild.
You get all that stuff.
Yeah.
And people are doing it because they're trying to be perfect. Stop that.
Right.
God wants you not to be perfect. He wants you to be loved. And God perfect is not this type of world of perfect. He wants you to be good. He wants you to be saved. He wants you to be a good husband. He wants you to be a good wife. He wants you to be a good steward of your community. That is God type of perfect. But the world type of perfect, snatch, six-pack, thick thighs, juicy butt, a big rat of breasts. It's all physical. But God perfect is about what's on the inside.
Right.
A
But
lot
also,
of
like,
people is suffering from mental disorders, and they need to spend their budget with the BBL to a psychiatrist.
right.
Because something is wrong when you are looking at the internet and it makes you want to change how you look and go get you some surgery. Not go to the
Right.
gym. It's other things that can provoke you. Say, hey, man, I look at guys that work out. I say, oh, I'm going to work out in the gym. It encourages me to get in the gym. Hey, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me. You know, that's a good encouragement. But I don't want to get so involved where I'm going to get me some new cheekbones. I'm going to get me some new Botox. I'm going to shoot something in my lips. I already got juicy lips. I want I want the extra, the jumbo lips with extra juice. I want the lips to come up to my nostrils. I don't like my nose. I want to break my nose and smush it up so I can't hardly breathe.
Wiley.
You getting all that search to your butt, can't even sit on your butt. You got to, you
Right.
on a plane, you got to sit on your knees.
That.
And they go right in. But look at the end result.
That's sad. Mm-hmm.
You getting black men getting surgeries. Oliver, we love Oliver. He got him some surgery.
Oliver got a BBL.
He got some type of surgery. He got him some surgery.
Is it a BBL?
I'm not going to say what that man got. All I know, he went to go get him some surgery and start showing his body about the surgery he got.
Wow. So his bread basket is basketing.
So wherever that buttery bread basket, he went to Dr. Hookah Bakakaka and Hookah Bakakaka did some type of surgery. Little lipo, whatever it was some surgery.
Did he get a 6-pack as well?
I don't know what he got, but he got him some surgery.
That's hot.
So that's what he did.
Wiley, would you ever get a BBL?
No. I want to serve God. I want to be close with the Lord. I don't want to compete with the Kardashian plastic. I want to be me and love me. I want to love me. I made mistakes, but I don't want to make surgery type of mistakes. Now, some things you need heart surgery, you might need a kidney transplant, some type of surgery you may need to save your life. But this type of surgery they're doing because you want to be snatched and you losing your life.
Right.
So, to my brothers and sisters out here, the media is dragging her. They trashing it too. Read the media.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they say different stuff. I'll read all type of nasty comments. All type of nasty comments out there. It's out there. I gotta say this. People gonna talk about you when you alive.
When you're dead.
And they gonna talk about you when you gone.
Not doing well. Period.
They gonna talk about you. There is no, especially in today's environment,
right,
that you not gonna be talked about if you're a public figure. You got people going to people's graves, smoking their ops, going to the funerals, smoking them in the casket. They already gone, burn them up in there, digging the body up, smoking the ops, smoking them again, eat, urinate on their ashes. This is the type of generation we in. But y'all ain't saying nothing about your cousin Pookie and Ray Ray destroying your community. Ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Your whole family in that house just smoke. Crime is up because of your Pookie, Ray Ray, and Henry and your thug children. You too busy calling the Wiley Show and your kids are smoking ops
Mm.
in your house on your Section A.
Mm-mm.
Crime is up. You should be worried about Wiley and crime up because your kids smoking ops. And then your kids, and then you want to know, oh, my baby never did nothing. He was an angel. Get that lie. Stop that lie, man. Stop it. Sit down, liar. You know your kids weren't no angels. They were smoking ops.
How much time would you give them in Cook County Jail?
Life. Hard labor, sweatshops. They will be making jeans. They will be making shirts, making hoodies, making socks, draws, sweatshops. Building the wall on the border.
Period.
Fixing people's roofs, they'll be working.
Cocaine is asking for the StreamYard link. Happy.
They'll be in a sweatshop making socks and bras. There is no such thing as the penalty. The penalty, you're going to be working for sunrise to sunset.
That's hot.
You're going to be working in the hot sun, picking oranges and apples,
What about cotton?
planting greens, picking cotton. You're going to be working.
Oh my God.
That's what you're going to be doing. You come to my prison, you're going to work. There is no injection. Right. Inject with a lot of work.
What's the name of your prison, Big Daddy?
The name of my prison, Sweat Penitentiary.
LLC.
If you carjack, you're going to be washing cars, billing cars, changing tires. And if you try to leave, my armed guards is instructed to make sure you stay. You want a carjack, you're going to be billing cars.
That's
at the Sweat Penitentiary. By the time you leave my sweatshop, you ain't going to never want to even ride a car. You're just going to walk.
Somebody say your prisoners making Neek's bras and panties.
They're going to be making her bras and panties. They're going to be billing cameras and microphones and computers and couches and chairs. That's what they're going to be doing at my penitentiary.
What else?
That's what they're going to be doing. They're going to cook their own. They're going to grow their own food. Your crop didn't grow, you just won't eat. You just got to starve. Whatever you grow, that's what you're going to eat in the cafeteria, in the slop, in the cafeteria. You didn't grow nothing, I guess you're just going to have to starve then. You're going to go on a good old fast.
Is there a water well on the property?
Of course you're going to drink some water. We're going to feed you, give you some water, feed you, medical care, but you're going to be out there working. So when you get released, you ain't going to want to do that because you ain't going to want to work, or you're going to be working hard. You're going to be plotting the field. So, thank you.
Yeah, they're making the baby socks too.
They're gonna be making the baby socks. Because you know people like to cry. You're gonna be making a stove and pots and pans. You're gonna make it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you for calling in. Proud of me.
Of course. Talk to you later.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Okay.
Bye.
God bless you and thank you. All right. We got to go. I gotta get out of here. I ain't done packing. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always what in the world is a caterpillar doing on my wall? What type of good God of Zion? This is Texas. A caterpillar. I think it's a caterpillar. All right, I gotta go. A caterpillar on my wall. Caterpillar. What the world? Good God of Zion. Good God. I think that's a caterpillar. Caterpillar. Thank you all. You've been entertained. God bless you and thank you. If you didn't like what I said, God bless you and thank you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show. God bless you. Love you all for your massive support. Thank you. And for your massive support, for showing us love and support. Thank you all. God bless you and thank you. That's it. Love us for real. God bless you. Thank you all so very much. Pray for my traveling mercies. God bless you and thank you. And we will be in the city. God bless you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show. I want to thank my producers for that. What in the world going on here? Thank you for y'all coming through, showing us love. Gotta go. We will see y'all in the next episode. This has been a great video. God bless you. Make sure y'all subscribe. Good message. Good tea. We will see y'all later on. All right. Peace. Subscribe, like the video, leave us a comment. We do not allow profanity in the comments. If you cuss me out, your comments will not show. All right. You better word that, put it in some WordPress, a Word document, so your comment will show in the algorithm. All right. If you cuss, it won't show. All right. So if you want that comment to show, you got to do it. You can say you're going to unsubscribe, which you're not going to do. Thank you. That's your choice. We can't force you to stay, just as long as you watch. Thank you. God bless you. Until next time. Peace.